Okay, today we're gonna pass the guard. How you pass the guard in the street fight. So, the first thing to remember is that someone in a street fight doesn't even understand what the guard means. Okay, for someone to cross their feet, they have to understand jiu-jitsu. It's very unlikely. So more often than not, you're gonna land in someone's guard, block their biceps, and step over. Stop the hits. You might want to control their hips. So he can't go anywhere. Step and work to the top. Should we break that one down?
No, let's go straight to close.
Now, when someone closes their guard, it's very unlikely, but if it happens, I want to swim my hands inside his arms. 1, 2. Slip my head out. Go to here. Once I have his biceps blocked, watch my hands how they're cupping around his arms. I go to here. I sit up. He might want to pull me down. My hands on his chest and his stomach keep me away. I keep my head up, keep a good posture. Okay? Now from here, I'm going to bring my hand back and hit him once in the face. When I hit him, look how his legs open. I bring both my elbows inside. I lower one shoulder more, and now my hand cups his shoulder as I get up on my toes. My weight is on header. And I walk around now, I lift my head up high, and I melt my chest down. Look how my hands end up. Elbow right here, and this hand right here. So, if he's holding me, no hurry, because I'm not in too much danger right now. He can't knock me out. I bring my hands inside. 1, this hand right here maybe slips the elbow off my head. Sit up. He can't pull me down and he can't hit me effectively. And when he tries to hit me, sit up a little more, hit him one time, his legs open, maybe hit him again, whatever. Look at my elbows. 1, 2, elbows are in. I don't want to lift up his leg from here. It requires too much arm strength. Look how I dip my shoulder in. 1. And now right away this hand cups behind here, holding his leg still.
Now go back for a sec.
Right here, one common question we get is the concern of punches from this point. And of course, because Hidon is going in such slow motion, there seems like there's a fear of a punch here. But in reality, if he just turns his head away and ducks it down just a little bit, any punches I do here, because his head is so close to me, that there's not much power because I don't have much leverage here. But also, any punches I do when his head is down is going to be more damaging for my hand than it is for his head. He's very protected here. So he's only keeping his head up now because he's talking about it as he goes. Let's remember also that when he's in the bottom and he tries to hit me, go ahead. He can't hit me. He's pretty much given up on the punching himself from down here. And now I hit him. He's on defense mode. My elbows slip in. He's not even thinking about hitting me because he just got punched in the face. And now here I am. Look how my leg back here is there. I don't want to do this and lose my balance. So it's important that you keep the person's knee over his head, keep him stacked well, and now my head lifts up. Look how my legs walk around, and now do a little turn. You see my legs rotate from here, chest.
All his body weight is on me.
Blocking my inside hip, because someone who knows the value of the guard might try to reestablish the guard as soon as you land in the side mount. So it's important to keep your hand deeply positioned under their hip, head low, and your other elbow over their neck, and in the crook of their neck here, to maintain and control the side mount. Nice and slow. One thing to keep in mind also is if you're on the top of the guard in a street fight or in a no holds barred situation, it's important to realize there's no major rush. Take your time, watch out for the submissions, because if they know the guard, they might be somewhat versed in submissions. And what you're looking to do is be patient, establish your posture, punch just for distraction. You're not trying to win from ground and pound. That's not a lot of mixed martial arts instructors will teach you to stay here and punch away and win from here, and that's an okay strategy if you're much bigger than your opponent or you're the same size. But if they're bigger than you and you're in the guard, you don't want to necessarily try to win with punches from here. You want to posture, distract them, get their guard open, pass, and control them from a better, safer position, and somewhere where you can use a submission to win the fight that's much more energy efficient. Not only that, but in a street fight, to win by punching someone in the face doesn't show anything. Let's use jiu-jitsu
and control the fight and win with technique.
And if you try to win with punches, ground and pound, let's say you go all your ground and pound energy trying to smash them, and it doesn't work. They don't get knocked out. You know what happens. You end up with zero energy and no victory. So be efficient. Use your strikes for distractions, not for a means of victory. And once you open their guard up and pass and control, you can exhaust them and submit them with the control that Hidon's talking about, which is so important with Jiu-Jitsu. So again, let's say he's trying to hold me down to be safe here. Boom. Get under one arm, and as soon as you can, posture up and away. One common mistake here is people posture up and they lean on the person's body here. The problem is, because I'm putting so much body weight forward on Hidon's torso, if he were to deflect my arms, he could easily pull me back into the guard, either that way or swimming inside. So instead, my knees are forward, my hips are down on my heels here, and I'm way back. And like he said, here or up in the middle of the chest. If he tries to sit up and grab me and pull me down, I want to stay away. Okay? I can lift up just a little bit, but really, I don't want to be leaning forward. So it's all about staying back here, wedging their stomach, keeping my posture. And then you're looking for that one opportunity for a distraction from here. Boom, anything to make them open their legs. Tight elbows. And notice how my head goes down. Immediately, climb up to the shoulder. From here, I dip all the way under. And as soon as you grab the shoulder, make sure that you hold and you get all the way forward. Look at my hands protecting my back. If he's a lot heavier than I am when you're practicing, protect yourself. Activate your core and support him a little bit. And then keep that stack going, holding tight here. Keep him over. Sometimes you have trouble reaching the shoulder with this hand because they extend their legs so much. Push me away a little bit. So if you can't reach, don't even worry about it. Control, get up as high as you can. Push, extend me more. Keep me away more with the leg. From here, even if I can't hook that well, reach for the shoulder here. Do the same exact technique. And then chest up, drop the hips in the chest, and the head goes up, and then land your low side up here for the control. It's just real important, being that so much of the Jiu-Jitsu right now being practiced is entirely focused on competition and tournament training. It's important that you, although you might be training that way, you know the difference between how you would pass the guard in a street fight versus what you would use in a tournament. It's much simpler, much more direct, but if you don't know it, you might get caught by surprise, and you might make a terrible mistake that might not be a mistake in a tournament setting, but in a street fight can get you knocked out. Cool? Yep, work together. Street fight guard pass. Patience, posture, punch, and pass. Both hands. Go for it.